Alright, are you guys ready for some CBT? Because I'm surely are. And good evening everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful night or day depending on where you're living. So yeah, I decided that I still haven't had enough Toho yet, so why not continue with this epic saga with one of the most fan acclaimed games of all time, CBT with Yuuka Kazami. As soon as I can get it to capture, there you go. There you have the girl herself. You might remember her in the previous game we played. She had some amazing themes. And by the way, hey Tora, welcome to the stream. This time she won't be kicking people, but she will be helping us with our feelings and emotions. That's what CBT is all about. And with that all out of the way, let's start this. Let's go. Oh yeah, I have the DLC for this, so it gives me the option to pick which one I want to play. We're gonna play the main game. If there's time after this, we can maybe do the patchouli extra content. I don't know if this game has music, so maybe I should put some music up. Let's see. Chill. SNES music. This should work. Pizza. Pizza. Okay, go away, Ad. Okay, this should be a good volume to play this. You walk along your way to the forest in search for the field of sunflowers. After some time, you come across the sunflower garden. Just checking. Yeah, there's no music in this game, I think. You met the person you are looking for. Hey, that's as far as you go. I really don't want you stepping on these sunflowers. You'll hurt the poor, tortured souls that live inside them. Haha, just kidding. Mostly. Oh. Oh, it has music. Alright, let's turn this off then. I'm Yuuka Kazami. You must be here for the CBT lesson sessions. I am ready. I mostly just keep them to myself and enjoy the company of flowers all year round. But I figured it can't hurt to learn more about humans and how their minds and how their minds work. There's gonna be a lot of reading, so let's see. So I picked up a psychology book that the half yokai shop owner had laying around in his store. It was there. The tamales truck is outside. Oh my god. It was there I learned about cognitive behavioral therapy. It seems pretty useful and I couldn't help but want to share it with a few humans. Okay, give me 1 second, I'll see if I can get that truck off. Okay, I think it's going away. Alright. And here we are, so glad you could make it. Really glad you could make it. Oh, real glad. Okay, I'm getting the idea here. Anyway, it's so nice of you to join me. The human mind, it's deep and complex, it's amazing. But at the same time, it's quite irrational, downright absurd at some points. Our brain is ultimately trying to protect itself, but sometimes it overreacts to things that aren't really viable threats to our safety and well-being. That is true. Hey Gerardo, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the CBT going on here. These irrational thoughts can cause a slew of problems to our mental health. That's where cognitive behavioral therapy comes in. Essentially, cognitive behavioral therapy is using logic-based strategies to help alleviate symptoms of poor mental health. our problems come from irrationality, so it's only natural that grounding ourselves in logic and reason can help us live better. Yeah, I try to live my life that way, based on logic. We can't change how we feel, but we can certainly change how we react. And by changing how we react, we can eventually change how we feel. What is CBT? Let me see if I can bring that audio up. How do I mute this game? Do I have... Oh, there it is. Oh, and I'm using the wrong CBT. Never mind, let's go back to the game. By changing how we react, we can eventually change how we feel. It becomes a full circle, just like nature itself. Kinda beautiful when you think about it that way. With cognitive behavioral therapy, you can take some steps to finally reclaim your true self. With that said, this is different from simply giving you advice. These are actual activities that you may have to try multiple times to see results. But you wouldn't have to come. I can't speak. But you wouldn't have come all this way to not put at least some effort in, right? It wouldn't be very nice to waste your time here. Or my time. You really do not want to waste your time. Wouldn't be nice at all. With that said, let's begin the first lesson. This one is about negative or inaccurate thinking. Oh wait, I don't have my audio up. What the hell? You guys missed the CBT explanation here. Let me replay it for you. I was just vibing then while listening to this. Anyway, let's cruise you a little bit. What is CBT?
Cock and ball torture from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia at en.wikipedia.org. Cock and ball torture, CBT, is a sexual activity involving torture of the male genitals. This may involve directly painful activities such as wax play, genital spanking, squeezing, ball busting, genital flogging, urethral play, tickle torture, erotic electrostimulation, or even kicking. The recipient of such activities may receive direct physical pleasure via masochism through knowledge that the play is pleasing to a sadistic...
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's get back to the real CBT. Hey Oni, welcome to the stream. Bring back the music up. And this one is about negative or inaccurate thinking. In life, sometimes things do not go our way. Naturally, this is perfect, normal, and bound to happen eventually. However, sometimes we think of the worst possible things as a result of when the unexpected occurs. As a result, we may develop certain lines of thinking that are not in line with reality. To combat this, we simply just need to challenge these overblown thoughts with reality. For example, let's say you say hi to a friend you saw across a hall or a street. But, oh no, they seemingly completely ignored you. You came in on the wrong time, LOL. This is the perfect time for CBT. Oh no, my friends ignored me. Now tell me, what is the reason for this? What usually comes to your mind when something like this happens? So here we are with the three options. My friend hates me. My friend was mad at me over something I did. I must be dumb, stupid, and ugly. Well, I am certainly the three below, so I'm not gonna pick up this one. Now that's not an uncommon thought. Well, as you have just demonstrated, it's easy to jump to a conclusion and think it must be your fault when something like this happens. However, this is mostly an emotional side talking to us this way. We have not yet challenged it with logic. Let's kick our brain's ass. I guess you can say it wasn't a ball in time to be here, LOL. Oh, you're already CBTing here. Now I will demonstrate some more logical grounds as to why your friend might have ignored you. They could have been busy with something that took up all of their attention. They thought it was a stranger calling someone else. They could have been dealing with something serious and your voice was drowned out. They simply didn't hear you. See, isn't that better? It is. Don't you find it's much more likely that they just didn't hear you and think you then hating you over something you're not even sure would have made them upset? Next time you think of such negative thoughts, try to counter it with logic. Instead of thinking, they walked past me because they hate me, try something much more logical, such as, hey, they were probably busy with something and simply didn't hear me. You see, guys, that's how you combat those bad thoughts. Of course, it doesn't apply to just friends, it can apply to anything. For instance, I myself don't particularly have any close friends, but I still worry about some things. Oh, really? When I go flower gazing, a thought will pop in my head. I'll think, oh no, what if someone interrupts my gazing and ruins the flowers I enjoy watching so much? But then I go, don't worry, the moment he so much as creases these flowers, I'll slowly turn him inside out with my pinky finger and make his family... Ouch, ouch. Oh, okay. Okay, remember kids, do not bother Yuuka and don't make her waste your time or she's gonna turn your insides out. And I just feel so much better afterwards. Yeah, I can pretty much imagine that. Sure. Ha ha ha. But such a thing doesn't really relate to you. Thank you. Here's one. Let's say you want to go to the doctor, but you are scared of needles and don't want to get seriously injured. Once again, just challenge it with logic. Counter it with something like, she's a trained professional who has done this countless times. The chances of anything going seriously wrong are extremely low. Now I hope you get the general idea. Overall, if you get any negative thoughts that are causing you unease, be sure to try and challenge them with logic-based thoughts. Okay, just kill everything with logic. That's the main idea here. Oh, I wouldn't try to have grand arguments with yourself in your head, just simply address the thoughts. And remember, you don't have to entirely believe what you counter it with. The important thing is to just respond in an appropriate manner. Well, that concludes our first lesson. Now, on to the next lesson. Let's go. You guys ready for the second lesson on CBT? This one is about thought journals. Thought journals are the use of writing down your negative feelings and identifying patterns of harmful and often illogical thinking. Then challenging those lines of thinking with more helpful, balanced, and logical thoughts. That's actually pretty smart. First, you write out what exactly is causing you distress and why. Be as specific as you can. Write down what you're feeling. You can even know the intensity of how you feel. Then, when you have written it out, identify the portions of irrational thinking present in what you have written. That is actually pretty good advice. Finally, after you have identified the irrational portions, challenge them with more healthy, balanced thoughts that are based on logic. This is helpful not only because you're challenging your beliefs again, but also because writing down your thoughts allows you to give them a whole new perspective that can help you cope better. Now, the tricky part is identifying what exactly you wrote down that's irrational. I think it's best if I just give you an example of what a proper thought journal entry looks like. Oh, thanks, that would be really helpful, Yuuka. Take a look at this. Oh. I tailor-made it for a common situation humans face. Okay, let's take a look at this. What's bothering me? I think my friends actually don't like me and don't want to hang out with me because I'm a depressing person who brings them down. How this makes me feel? Sad, depressed, lonely, hopeless. How about it hurts? 7 out of 10. It hurts pretty bad. Irrational lines of thinking present in this stuff. Mind reading. I am assuming that what my friends are thinking about me even though I cannot read their minds. There's no way to know what they are thinking without them actually telling me or without mind reading powers. I can't even keep an actual journal because of privacy invasion even with a log. Let alone a thought journal. You could do that in your phone or in your PC maybe. Make a secret folder inside the Windows installation thing. Make a TXT file there and then just fill it with your thoughts. No one will check the Windows folder, believe me. Negative assumptions. I am always don't like me. However, I did not take into account the nice things they have done for me that prove that they do in fact like me. Alright. Emotional reasoning. I am only going off this based on feelings alone and not logic. There is no evidence to suggest that my friends secretly despise me. What is a more balanced, reasonable thought? My friends wouldn't actually be my friends if they didn't like me. That is true. I can always ask them if there's anything I do that puts them in a worse mood. Or they can just tell me themselves and we can work from there. Yep. When in doubt, just ask your friends. It's gonna be better to have those doubts killed down. And with that, you should have an understanding of what a thought journal is and how to use it. Yep. We have learned something valuable here. It involves more effort, but can be more helpful. That's generally what you have to put in when it comes to more extensive therapy. On to the final lesson. Oh, we're nearly done here. This one is called Belief Experimentation. This one is a step further from what you've learned so far. This is one of the most powerful CBT strategies you can learn. Alright. The CBT masters do this. As the name implies, a belief experiment is when you act out on something that you think may cause you distress and then noting what actually happened when you acted it out. Alright. Since our negative feelings are not based in reality, acting them out of nothing but happened is one of the best ways you can ease troubles. This is because more often than not, what actually is transpired doesn't match with what we thought would happen in our minds. Now to get started, first start by writing down the experiment you're going to do that's based on our troubles. Then write down what you think is going to happen. Next, perform your experiment, whenever that may be. Then you write down what actually ended up happening and what you have learned from it. Was it as bad as you thought it was? Was it a positive or negative outcome? Would you be doing this again in the future? Did it ease your troubles? Just like the thought journal, reflection is key. I know, I performed a belief experiment myself. I already finished some of it anyway. Here goes. Experiment. I shall give CBT lessons to a human. Oh, spicy. Prediction. The human will end up wasting my time because I believe humans to be weak and disappointing. Oh no! Yuuka, no! Outcome. I guess now is as good as any of it. Time to show you my new spell card. Uh-oh. Guys? What's going on? I'm in danger. Alright, we were just seeing if you were really wasting my time or not. Uh-oh. Let me quiz you on some of the things we learned today. Uh-oh. Here we go. If you get it right, that means you have indeed been listening and therefore have not been wasting my time, thus proving that humans aren't so bad after all. Get it wrong and, well, you'll just be confirming what I knew, but that's okay, it doesn't affect me in the slightest. Now, on to the first question. Let's start with something basic. What does CBT stand for? Okay. I know I'm gonna go for the funny answer anyway, so let me save here. I love you, Yuuka. Marry me, Yuuka. Yuuka biscuit. Okay, marry me, Yuuka. Eh. Next question, I guess. Where's a cognitive thought journal? Okay, I guess this won't change much. Whatever I say. Let me try the other answers just in case. How do I load? Yeah. I love you, Yuuka. Okay, I'll let that slide. Next question. Okay. Okay, just goes back here. Let me try the last one. Yeah. Yuuka is cute. I guess that's good enough. Next question. Okay. That is interesting. Let me just pick the right one then. As much as I wanna marry Yuuka, I need to get this game done. It's a cognitive thought journal. When you write down about the events supporting you and find flaws in your line of thought, when you write about how much you love Yuuka, when you write about how you're going to make Yuuka happy, when you write about how cute Yuuka is. Oh, okay, I can just simp my way out. I guess I'm gonna make Yuuka happy. Looks like you made it to the final question. What is a belief experiment? When you act out on what's bothering you, I take note of what actually transpired. I experiment with kissing Yuuka. Or you experiment with calling Yuuka cute. Okay, we're going full simp then. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Come on, I was never going to hurt you. I just like to have fun and toy around with humans. They're so unique. Sometimes I just mess around with them. Other times they're tuned into fertilizer for the sunflowers. Mostly kidding with that one. Anyway, let's take the thought experiment from the top now, shall we? Experiment. I shall give CBT lessons to human. The human will end up wasting my time because I believe humans to be weak and disappointing. Outcome. Prediction did not come true. The human listened to me attentively, answered every question correctly, exceeded my expectation, and thoroughly entertained me. Reflection. Humans can be a wonderful source of entertainment. I shall hang out with them more. Particularly this human right here. We did it. We're marrying Yuuka. Well, I guess this goes without saying, but when you feel scared or frightened, always remember the happy times in your life. I've heard this before. It's time to play this again.
Please remember that when you feel scared or frightened, never forget the times when you feel happy. When day is dark, always remember happy day.
I'll always remember happy day. Thanks, Yuuka. Good memories can save your life, as they say. Well, that concludes the lesson. Try out whichever method works best for you whenever you need to use it. Make use of what I taught you today. I mean it. That said, I had a really good time today. Thank you. You're free to come back anytime you want if you need a refresher. I do hope to see you soon. I better see you soon. Uh-oh. Well, take care now. We did it. We beat the Yuuka game. Well, that was a little bit more wholesome than I expected, except for the gun part. Everything here was like really educational. Okay, I hope you guys learned something from this. And maybe you can actually put that journal into practice. Okay, and that's done. Let's start with the DLC. I have no idea what that is. Getting help with patchouli knowledge. After making your way into the mansion, you wander aimlessly around the library, looking for the person who might be able to help you. After a while, you find the person you're looking for, and greet her. It's her. Oh, I didn't see you there. I would imagine you didn't have too much trouble getting here, given how rather easy it is to get past our mansion gates. Normally, I'd frighten intruders to a crisp, but I don't sense one shred of danger from your aura. And that look on your face, you seem like you need some help. Do I really look that bad? I guess I need help. I'm patchouli knowledge. What brings you here? Oh, you are the... Well, perfect timing. I have actually been looking for you. Thanks for showing up. I have a story to tell you. Ooh, story time. This story was 100% true. None of it has been made up. Just for you, I'm going to use the full extent of what I've learned during my reading. It did back a long time ago, so get comfortable. This may take a while. Long ago, before even Remilia and I were born, the people told rumors of a sacred object that would give you the entire world. If you had this sacred artifact, you would have power beyond your wildest dreams. As long as you had it, you would have the heart of a lion, the strength of 100 men, the cunning of a snake, and the speed of a leopard. Not leopard, leopard. However, it became apparent that only those with a pure and noble heart could use it. It's her! It originated when the artifact stood on top of a rock on a hill somewhere in ancient Britannia. But no man or woman was able to take it off the stone until one day a young boy named Charles. No, wait, it wasn't Charles, it was... Ah, right! It was none other than Caesar! So Caesar got the Fumo and became ultimate powerful. And when Caesar took the Fumo out of the stone, he was in complete awe over his newfound strength. Ooh. He personally threaded 200,000 miles back to Rome. He then built up the entire Roman Empire from the ground up with his bare hands. Ooh. So that's how Rome came to be. The sacred artifact laid on top of it as a true testament to its power. But alas, he went mad with power and abused his position. He became more cruel than he was merciful. He was merciful, sorry, not merciful, merciful. Everyone revolted against the cruel emperor. It began the Fumo Wars. And at the last moment when he needed it, the sacred artifact vanished before his very eyes. Caesar was killed by his own people. Overnight, every single Roman city collapsed and crumbled. And that's how the Roman Empire fell. Alright. We got it wrong all this time, guys. That's actually how history happened. Via Fumos. Anyway, that's enough history for now. What I meant to show you is... Surprise! Happy birthday! We heard the news and decided we should all come. How old are you now? 18, 19, 21, 25, 25? It doesn't matter, you still look cute enough to be chopped up into really tiny pieces and eaten. Oh, indeed, maybe I can cook you up and feed the mistresses while we're at it. Please don't eat me. I don't want to be eaten. It would make a rather nice snack. Haha, just kidding. Oh, thank God. Oh, we were? Darn it, I was getting excited for a second there. Anyways, Patchouli, I believe you have something for our special guest. That's right, it wouldn't be much of a birthday without a present. Of course. It's about that legendary artifact I was talking about earlier. It was found on the borders of Gensokyo, and we managed to procure it. Thuruk? It says Thuruk there. Thuruk slightly questionable means. Here you go, King! It's the Fumo. With this, as long as you have a noble heart, there's nothing you won't be able to do. It's yours now! But it's not my birthday. You tell them you appreciate the kind gestures, but they're mistaken. Your tone immediately changes as you assure them that this is in fact your birthday. Yeah, it is my birthday. Thank you so much. Guys, it is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Please tell Yuuka to lower her gun and that it is my birthday. You then proceed to take the artifact. As soon as you touch it, it disappears and you can feel its essence seeped in deep inside of you. Well, look at that, the human became one with it. I've never seen anything like it. One more thing, human. It's a request from all of us. That's right, we do care about you and your well-being. Indeed, that's why we want you to promise us that you'll never stop getting better. Aww. Thank you. And if you ever feel down again, please don't hesitate to see me again. Or me, I promise I won't hurt you for the most part. Well, time to celebrate. I'll bring the cake. I'll get Kokuma to fetch the drinks. Then I'll stay here with the human in the meantime. Don't get too excited now, Yuuka. Can't promise you that. Hopefully, Yuuka will behave herself while the others are gone. My birthday was 3 days ago. Oh, happy birthday, Toda! Congratulations! I hope you had a great birthday. Hopefully. Alright! We did it! Motorcycle, please go away. You're ruining the mood here. Give me 1 sec, I need to do something real quick. Yeah. Almost there, I just need to do this. Just because I got the artifact. There you go. Okay, besides getting menaced at gunpoint by Yuuka, this was a really wholesome experience. I can't believe CBT was so interesting. I can't wait to start practicing CBT from now on. I hope you guys practice CBT as well. And become better persons every day because of it. And your birthday was great. Nice to hear. Glad you had a fun birthday. Alright, we're done with this game. Next time we can maybe play the other game, which is called... what was its name again? I know it's Sakuya. There you go. His name is Sakuya Isayo, gives you advice and dabs. So we can try that next time. But for now, I'm gonna start a CBT journal and become a better person from now on. And hope you guys had fun. I certainly had a lot of fun. I got my Fumo now. I'm going to conquer the world with it. And I may stream more Pokemon tomorrow. Hopefully, if not tomorrow, maybe it's on Sunday. So look forward to it. But for now, I am heading to bed. And I'll see you all next time. Alright, let me play outro now.